Hi Pisces, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Unique, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. If you are new to my channel, what's up? How are you? If you are a returning healer homie, what's up, gang? I missed you, boo. How I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then I do your honest talking tarot session. So take what resonates, and what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. I'm just your homegirl that's here to tell you what it is and what it ain't so that you can elevate. So let's get into your reading, Pisces. A lot of you guys, you could have been stopping certain things in your life, okay? You have gotten to a breaking point of, okay, enough is enough. I'm numb to the bullshit, okay? I've seen it all before. I've heard it all before. You could be listening to a lot of R&B music as far as like music that talks about how people are full of shit or how it's talking about calling people out. Because I feel like for some of you, you may have had to call people out and really tell them the truth about themselves. You could have been dealing with a Virgo. You could have been dealing with an Aquarius. You could have been dealing with a Gemini. You could have been dealing with a Libra. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, a Taurus. Okay. I feel like you could also have dealt with someone that deals with animals. Someone could have been a veterinarian, or you could be a veterinarian, or you deal with animals in some way, shape, or form. For others of you, you know, you're retreating again. Like I said, it's like after this blow up, it's like that was it. Okay. That was it. You were at your wits end with something, and it's like nobody changes until they're done with their own bullshit. You get what I'm saying? No one changes until they're tired of, you know, getting the same results, you know, after doing things the same way. It's like you're getting out of your own insanity, shall I say, right? Because I feel like too, it's like you could have been dating two people. Okay, you could have been, you know, talking to two different people, investing time into two different people, and it was like, I see my mental illness now with my dating. It's like you are seeing your habit, you're seeing your patterns, the people that you're choosing to entertain and be with, and you done left the both of their asses out in the goddamn cold, Pisces. Let's be for real. Some of you actually had about 7 options and you just left their asses out in the cold. They feeling left out in the cold, Pisces. Or somebody left you out in the cold. Take it how it resonates, okay? But I feel like if somebody did leave you out in the cold after you guys got into an argument, that's it. It's time that you retreat. You go and deal with you. Deal within your own energy. If you have someone around you that can help you, so go initiate contact with them. Spirit really wants you to believe in your magic again, because at the end of the day, you're ruled by Jupiter just like Sagittarius, and you guys expand things. So if you want to engage in low vibrational frequencies, if you want to engage in the chaos and the bullshit, that's going to expand in your life. If you want to focus on healing and, you know, aligning yourself with people, places, and things that are for you and not against you, that will expand in your life. Okay? For some of you guys, that will only happen until you really go and do some inner work, some inner reflecting, some loving on yourself, okay? You feel physically numb in your relationships because you've been through too much. You've given too much, okay? And even some of your own, you know, low vibrational ways have contributed to this. Your mouth is crazy for some of you Pisces, and that's why people leave you out in the cold. But you're learning this now that you can't sit there and just talk to anybody any old kind of way. And the reason why certain people stop fucking with you is because of your mouth, because of your thought process and you thinking you could do things how you want to do it, when you want to do it, which you can, but you got to also expect that other people have the same right too not to fuck with you. Or you could be having this conversation with somebody, explaining to them after an argument on why you're not dealing with them no more. Yet their mouths is crazy. You done been there, done that already. You don't want that in your life anymore. I'm getting Dr. Doolittle too. So some of you guys could be literally like intuitively knowing how an animal feels you know what they're thinking without even speaking type of energy. Pay attention to the animals that are around you at this time. They have messages for you. Pay attention to how they act and how they behave when they're around you. There's a message for somebody that's around animals. But I really do feel like you're at your wit's end with a situation, Pisces, whether it's with yourself or with other people, and you're leaving it behind, okay? You really don't have any feelings towards these people, the situation, the outcome. For some of you, you just, it's like you're waking up and you're alive, but you're not living. You have to find purpose again. The thing is, like I told Virgo, you know, you could be allowing people to just snatch your life force out of you, and that's not a good thing. Okay? So if that has resonated with you so far, Pisces, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So let's get into your Honest Talking Tarot session. What's going on with Pisces? Let's see what's going on with you guys. Some of you could have been really immature towards an Aquarius. Some of you could have been healing from masculine energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, divine feminine. You could have had parents that had fire energy in their natal charts, whether it was their sun, moon, or rising sign, and you're healing from that. Okay, you are maturing from this situation. For others of you, you prematurely dated a fire sign, female, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and maybe you were thinking more in your pants, with the head in your pants and not the head on your head. For others of you, you may have a teenage son that is interested in a fire sign female, and they're not too sure if they want to date them or not. They think that this person is very attractive, or this person thinks your son is attractive, or it's a mutual thing, okay? For some of you, you are deciding to, okay, that's it. I cannot ignore what I need to work on when it comes to myself. I'm deciding to heal. You guys have a lot of energy around you guys. You may work with a lot of people. I'm trying to find the card that fell on the floor. Oh, good gosh. If y'all see my scar, I apologize. I got out the shower, and after I do these readings, my butt is going to bed. Okay, so you're unsure, okay? You're unsure of what's next, Pisces. You're unsure what's going to happen once you decide to step out and do something that you've always been scared to do. For some of you, the healing and making the decision to heal is a very scary thing, because you know that you're going to be confronted with a lot of things that you pushed in the back burner. You didn't want to talk about anymore. You thought you buried it and you healed from it because you forgot about it. But when it comes to healing, you're going to have to confront those skeletons in your closet. Everything eventually comes out. And you could be afraid of that, okay? You could also have an Aquarius around you who decided to have the courage to already do these things. And now you're following suit behind them. Now you're understanding how this person felt and why this person was doing the things that they were doing. And you may have thought that this person was crazy back then, but you didn't realize that this person was on a spiritual healing journey, and they were going through some things that you're going through now. And now you understand how much courage this person had to have in order to make that decision for themselves. Because now this person knows who they are. Now this person, because they took the time and the courage to work on themselves and pour out old emotions that no longer serve them anymore, Now you see the process, but it also scares the living shit out of you because you saw what this person went through. But eventually it gets better with time. The thing is, you got to be willing and ready to empty out your skeleton closet on all your insecurities, on all your flaws, and being able to still love yourself and see that you hold value in this world and you still have purpose in this world, even with those things, because we all got something wrong with us. We all been through some things. We've all got some dark secrets in our closet that we may not want to talk about. But guess what? It built character in us. It built strength in us. It built us up strong enough to reach out a helping hand to somebody else that may have went through the same thing as you. Everything that happens to us, good or bad or pure evil, there's a reason why, the big homie upstairs allowed for that to happen. If you want to watch something that explains a lot of what we're talking about right now and a lot of what you're going through, watch the movie The Shack. I believe it might be on Prime. It could be on Netflix. I'm not too sure, but it's called The Shack, okay? And that literally explains everything that you need to understand when it comes to why certain things have happened to you, why you needed to heal from them, and why you need to overcome them, okay? A lot of you guys could, you may have a teenage son that is going to move forward with changing their appearance. They may want to do something, or this could have been you as a teenager. You may have changed or came out in some type of way and was like, okay, I'm going to have the courage to tell my family, like, this is who I am as a person. This is who I love. This is the type of energy that I'm in. And this is me. Okay, that could have been something that was very difficult for you. Okay, and you may have decided to, come out to your family when you was a teenager, and that was very, very scary. You may have came out to your mother first before anybody. You may have had to go through some things before you told your father. I feel like this Aquarian energy, this fiery female energy with the people that you spoke to or they knew about you before you knew who you were. For others of you, this is you. You moved forward with a fire sign female, or someone that is very attractive, or someone that just gets what they want when they want it, how they want it. They're very spicy. Again, they're very attractive, beautiful, handsome, energy. And you moved forward based off of physical attributes with a person and not with what was going on literally in their head, because you wasn't in your head that's on your shoulders. You was in your head in your pants. And this person could have been older than you too, and they knew how to do you right. Let me just let me just say that they knew how to do you right. Okay, they knew how to get the fire and the flames going for you. Okay, dance too much booty in the pants. Maybe that person had a big old booty or something. I don't know. Had you excited. Anyway, but others of you, I feel like you've worked on the outer side of you. You've worked on your body, you've worked on your skin, you got the perfect hair now, you have the perfect wardrobe, but now you're deciding that, okay, now I need to have some more discipline. Now I need to have more structure in my life. Now I need to step up and do what I need to do for me. Now I need to sit there and think more logical than emotional. And maybe I need to sit there and not just look at the outside of things, but I need to look at the inside of things and how a person thinks and what their morals are and what their values are. Because remember, consequences of sex is pregnancy and sexually transmitted demons and STIs. And it's like, you got to think about the people that you sleep with, because the consequence, if you have a baby with a person and y'all morals don't match, your values don't match, how you want to raise children don't match, that's going to be a big, big problem in the future. So it's like you have to really sit there and ask yourself, do I want a beautiful dun-dun? Or do I want someone that is beautiful, and they may not have a huge butt, but they got a little butt. We can work that out at the gym, and could get a little plump. But this person has their head on their shoulders. You got to think about that. You can't think about always what goes on in your pants. That's lustful energy. That's not even love. Okay? For some of you guys, you could be in this energy of you want what you want when you want it, and if you think it, you're supposed to get it. And it's like, yeah, you can manifest things. You do have the magic to manifest things, but where is that intent coming from? Is it coming from fear? Are you manifesting out of fear? Are you manifesting out of survival? Are you manifesting out of guilt and shame? Are you manifesting out of being lonely? Or are you manifesting out of your own purest energy because you know that you need to have stability, security, structure, and discipline in your life? Because you really want change in your life. You really want to align yourself with things that are right for you in your life. For some of you, you're seeing how somebody else's thought process is at this time, especially when it comes to your foundation. So, like again, with your family and your friends, you're really seeing how these people think. Now you're seeing things from both sides of the spectrum, from your perspective and their perspective, because I feel like maybe there was some type of illusion within your perception of how things played out in your life, and you could be seeing things kind of crystal clear now. You're seeing things from your parents' point of view and what people don't realize too, when you start to heal, you stop blaming your parents for your past and your fuck ups and your future and where you are today. Because we tend to like to point the finger at somebody, but we forget that when you point the finger at people, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. You also play a role in certain things. Some things you didn't have control over and some things you did. But at the same time, you also see people for who they are, which are people. And you're removing these titles of mother, brother, sister, friend, cousin, boss. You're removing those titles and you're looking at people for who they are. People are people. People are going to disappoint you. People are going to betray you. People are going to lie on you. People are going to cheat on you. People are going to steal from you. People are capable of anything. That's just like somebody saying, oh, my dog doesn't bite, but your dog got teeth. If anything has teeth, it's capable of biting. Hello. So it's like you're seeing these things now. But at the same time, you're questioning these things. Because now it's like you're trying to dig deeper within your psyche, within other people's psyche. And those things happen when you start to heal, because it's like now you're trying to get an even deeper understanding, but don't get too caught up in trying to understand why other people do what they do. Continue to focus on why you do what you do and what you need to fix within your life. Okay? For some of you, it's going to take courage for you to literally find stability and security within yourself. That goes for every aspect in your life, including loving yourself. Because once you build a solid foundation within you, Pisces, then you will attract whole people like you. You don't want to sit there and be a person that's ready to be in a relationship and be committed and be 110% in, and then you find somebody. Because again, you got to remember too, there's duality in this world. There's good and bad. So even with you being on a healing journey, don't think God and the damn devil ain't going to put people in your way to test you to see how stupid you are. Because it will happen. And that's when you got to start using your discernment and your intuition and looking back at your patterns and starting to think before you act. Because you will sit there and get tested. God will test you right before he blesses you. So you got to be secure within you, because you will continue to attract people that are in the light like yourself and aligned with you. And then you're going to attract people in the dark, because you got to remember, when it's dark outside and the front porch light on, guess what? All those bugaboos is right there on that light. Right? So they're going to still be attracted to you too. The thing is, you got to use your intuition and your discernment and your higher knowledge of things on Do you deserve to be in my life? Do you deserve my time and energy? But the only way you're able to use your discernment and intuition correctly is if you have a solid foundation within yourself, because the questions that you're going to be asking now are it ain't going to be more of what could I do for this person to like me? You're going to be asking the question of, does this person like me for who I am? I did a post on the questions on someone that's unhealed and someone that was healing, and when it came to dating. So if you are on Instagram at the Honest Homegirl, you'll see on my stories what I'm talking about. But the thing is, it's like you're at that stage now where you're questioning everything, as you should. Until you get a deeper understanding of things, don't make any decisions. Okay? Let's get some homegirl advice for you, Pisces. Have the willpower to do it. Continue to heal. It's okay. All right? You'll be all right. Trust me, you've been through worse back then. All now is you're just getting it all out so that you can live your life. You got to eradicate the BS. Because you feeling numb is because you're still trying to hold on. You got to let it go so you can feel again. Yeah, because guess what? You got a divine partner coming to you soon. But you got to have the willpower to work on you so you could bring in this divine counterpart. 2 months from now in Unicorn Spirit. It may take 2 months from now for you to meet this person. It may take 2 months from now for you to finally get the willpower to do it. And then that's when you're going to start to see the magic happen. And the tower is coming. And that tower is going to be you taking off those false masks. The tower is going to be you having a new death and rebirth cycle within yourself. You're having ego deaths. You're shedding those ego layers so that you can sit there and be more comfortable in your skin on who you are and what your purpose is in life. Yeah, break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. And again, you have that helpful person at the bottom of the deck. So you already know there are some people that you know you can go to that you can count on and get guidance from. Because they've been there where you are. Well, look, personal growth. As I move toward greater consciousness, I feel old thoughts and habits fall away, like training wheels on a bike. They help me get to where I am, but now that I can ride, I don't need those slow and crummy wheels, except when I'm making bike analogies. Okay? And a magic is still at the bottom of the deck. Believe in your own magic. Believe that you'll be able to sit there and do what it is that you need to do for you to attract what it is that you need to attract, Pisces. And if that has resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.